The Kremlin is sending an S-300 missile defense system to its ally a week after one of its own Russian planes was shot down by inaccurate Syrian anti-aircraft fire. Moscow blames Israel for the incident. The US National Security Advisor John Bolton says the missile sale would be a significant escalation, and he is encouraging Russia to reconsider. Rory Challands with more now from Moscow.
Russia's S-300, the air defense system that Russia has held off from supplying to the Syrian military until now.
Within 2 weeks, a modern surface-to-air missile system, the S-300, will be handed over. It's capable of intercepting air assault weapons at a range of more than 250 kilometres and at the same time can hit multiple aerial targets. Having an advanced anti-jam facility and high fire rate, the system will strengthen Syrian air defence combat capabilities significantly.
Defence Minister Shoigu gave little doubt why the Russians have changed their position.
Let me make a point. At the request of the Israeli side in 2013, we halted delivery of the S-300, which was ready to be shipped to Syria, while Syrian service personnel were given appropriate training. Today the situation has changed, not by our fault.
The Defence Ministry holds Israel responsible for the deaths of 15 military personnel a week ago. Their reconnaissance plane was misidentified and mistakenly shot down by Syrian air defence amidst the confusion of Israeli airstrikes. An Israeli military delegation sent to Moscow last Thursday failed to convince the Russians it wasn't their fault.
An interesting aspect of this rift is the way the Ministry of Defence approach differs from that taken by the Kremlin. The MOD has kept pushing the view that Israel is culpable, but Vladimir Putin and his spokesperson have been soft-pedalling, saying it was just an unfortunate accident and that the S-300 decision is not aimed at Israel.
Israel has previously been able to count on Russia turning a blind eye to its airstrikes inside Syria, of which there have been some 200 in recent years. But if Damascus really does get its hands on S-300s, the Israeli military will have to rethink its tactics.
It's the first time in the history of the conflict that we see the Syrian air defense is equipped with the modern missiles that can deprive the Israeli air forces from their freedom of movement in the Syrian airspace.
But it's not just the Israelis who will be affected by the move. US National Security Advisor John Bolton has called it a major mistake. Any other country operating in the region will now have to realise that Syrian airspace isn't theirs to use at will. Rory Challands, Al Jazeera, Moscow.